Hi students, a very pleasant and warm greetings to you all. Hope you are doing good. Last session we have seen about electronic data interchange, that is EDI, right? And in this session we are going to see about the types of EDI, okay? Let's see the types in electronic data interchange, okay? The types of this EDI were constructed based on how this EDI communication connections are and the conversations are organized, right? The types of this EDI are based only on the communication connections and the conversions in this EDI system, right? Thus, this is based on the medium used for transmitting this EDI documents are are these, okay? Direct EDI, EDI via VAN, EDI via FTP bar VPN, SFTP, FTPS, Web EDI, Mobile EDI, right? Let's see direct EDI in detail first, right? This direct EDI is also known as point-to-point EDI, right? This direct EDI, we'll say it as point-to-point also, right? This establishes a direct connection. From the name itself, we know it is direct EDI, right? So this establishes the direct connection between many business stakeholders and partners individually and all, right? This type of EDI suits to larger business with a lot of day-to-day business transactions, right? Here, day-to-day business transactions is done since this connects the partners individually, right? The next one is EDI via WAN, that is VAN, that is value added networks, okay? EDI via value added networks. Here only these EDI documents are transferred with the support of third-party network service providers, right? These EDI documents are transferred from one end to other end, right? This is done with the support of the third-party network service providers only, right? Many business prefer this network model to protect them from updating the ongoing complexities of the network. If you see this diagram here, we'll have the sending side and the receiving side, right? Sending company will be there and the receiving company is there. Here, if you see, the data in internal format is there in the sending company, right? They prepare the documents which has to be sent, right? And then the EDI translator will translate the documents into the EDI form. And then the EDI data is ready, right? And then the communication software is connected with EDI network service provider, right? This EDI network is used to communicate, right? Here, direct or point-to-point communication is done, right? Then it will connect and transmit your documents to your business partner, right? There also communication software will be there and it will be sent as a EDI data, and the EDI translator will translate the data, and the data in internal format itself. The receiving company will get the data, right? This process is done here in this EDI through value added network, right? This value added network is a company, okay? This is based on its own network. This offers the EDI services to other businesses also, right? Here a value added network will act as a immediately, that means it will be acting the instant connection between the trading partners and all, right? The principal operations, the main operations of this value added networks are the allocation of access rights and providing high data security, right? Here in this EDI via WAN, that is value added network, we saw that this is supported by the third party network service provider, and many business is preferring this network model only to connect with the other parties, right? And the next one is EDI via FTP or VPN and ESFTP, FTPS, right? When protocols like FTP, VPN or SFTP and FTPS, these are used for exchange of EDI based documents through the internet or intranet. We'll say it as EDI via FTP or VPN, SFTP, FTPS and all, right? When this EDI transfer, this is done, this exchange, the document of this EDI based documents are transferred using this protocols like FTP or VPN, SFTP and FTPS through internet. We'll say through internet or maybe through intranet also. We'll say this as EDI via FTP or VPN, SFTP, FTPS, right? The next one is web EDI. Web-based EDI means this conducts the EDI using a web browser through online, right? Here the business are allowed to use any browser to transfer the data to their business partners. That means here this businessman or this business partners or the company can use any data to transfer. That means they can use any browser to transfer their data online, right? This web-based EDI is easy and convenient for small organizations also, or maybe for medium organizations also, right? Web-based, that means we know it is done online, and here the business are allowed to use any browser to transfer the data, right? This is done online. Since here any browser can be used, this is the easy and convenient way for small and medium organizations also, right? Next one is mobile EDI. That is the last type in this EDI, mobile EDI. When the smartphones or some other handheld devices are used to transfer the EDI documents, we'll say it as mobile EDI, right? This mobile EDI applications uh, are so good, and they are increasing day by day, right? The increase the speed of EDI transaction, right? This mobile EDI, mobile, we all know, we all use smartphones, right? Since the smartphones are in our hand, our works are being easy, right? So here this EDI transaction or speed is also increased when using this mobile EDI applications, right? Here this smartphones or any other handheld device are used in EDI document transfer means we'll say that is mobile EDI, right? So we have seen the types of EDI, right? What are the types? Direct EDI, that means point to point. Next one is EDI via VAN, that is value added networks. And next one is EDI via any protocols like FTP or VPN, SFTP, FTPS. Next one is web EDI, that is web based, done online. Next one is mobile EDI. Mobile EDI means smartphones or any other handheld devices is used to transfer the EDI document, means it is mobile EDI, right? Next we are going to see about the advantages of EDI, right? EDI was developed to solve the problems inherent in paper based transactions processing and all, right? In other forms, when you see uh, in other electronic communications and all, right? EDI, this means what? Electronic data interchange, right? This is the solution for all the problems which is faced when paper transaction or some other electronic forms of transaction is done, right? Implementing this EDA system will provide a company with a greater control over the supply chain, and it will allow the trading more efficiently, right? It is more effective because this is done online, right? It also increases the productivity and promotes the operational efficiency. That means here the time taken to transfer the EDI document is just it is sent as an instant one, right? When you are sending it from the system, and in that server side they'll be, in the receiving end they'll be getting it at that moment itself, right? So the time and the paper works and all are not needed, right? They are having the format, standard format, so that work is also easy, right? So it increases the productivity and promotes the operational efficiency, right? Let's see the advantages of this EDI. Okay, this improving service to end users. That means whoever is at the other end, the services are improved for them also, right? Increasing productivity. We have more time. We can give our products and our EDI document at once, right? So the productivity will increase. We have more time and we will will reach the people or will reach the receiver so fast. So the time is consumed is very less and will be able to produce more, right? Minimum errors. Since this is done online or this is done through computer, human, when we do, sometimes we may do some errors. When we are filling some address, we may change some numbers and all. Since this is computerized, the errors are minimum, right? Slashing response time. Response time is also, since this is online, at once when someone is having a query, we'll be answering the query at once, right? Automation of operations. All the operations can be automatic since this is EDI documents, right? Cutting cost. Since this is done online, it is free of cost, right? We just need internet service, right? Integrating all business and trading partners. We can just get connected with all the business and trading partners since we are connecting electronically, right? Providing information on process status and all. Since if this is done manually, we cannot send the receiver cannot see the status and all, right? Since this is done electronically, we can provide all the information and the processing status and all, even to the sender and also to the receiver, right? That means the seller and the customer will have can see the status of the product, right, till it reaches the receiver. Optimizing financial ratios. Financial ratios also we can calculate since this is done electronically, right? These are the advantages of EDI, right? Improving service to end users, increasing productivity, minimizing errors, slashing response time, automation of operations, cutting cost, integrating all business and trading partners, providing information on process status, optimizing financial ratios, right? Next, we are going to see about the layers in EDI. Okay, here electronic data interchange architecture specifies four different layers, right? First one is semantic layer, right? Semantic layer, and the next one is standard translation layer. The next one is transport layer, and the next one is physical layer. Okay, semantic layer, standard translation layer, transport layer, physical layer, right? Here semantic layer, what is EDI semantic layer? That is the application level service. Okay, and the next one is EDI standard transaction layer. Here EDI fact business firm has some standards, right? Or ANSI X 12. This ANSI into 12, that means this is the business form standard, right? Business form standard of EDI fact and also ANSI, right? This comes under EDI standard translation layer, right? And the next one is EDI transport layer, that is electronic mail point to point world wide web. Electronic mail means X435 or MIME. Point to point means FTP, Telnet. World Wide Web is HTTP, right? And the next one is physical layer. Physical layer is a dial-up line or internet. It is one way, right? So these are the layers in EDI. Okay, electronic data interchange has interchange architecture. This EDI architecture specifies four different layers: semantic layer, standard translation layer, transport layer, and physical layer. Right? Are you clear? So today we have seen about EDI layers, advantages of EDI, and types of EDI, right? The next session we'll see about the EDI components. Okay, the EDI components are standard document format, translator and mapper, communication software, communication networks. These about this EDI components and all we'll see in the next session. Okay, so today we have seen about EDI layers, advantages of EDI and EDI types, right? Make sure you read this, and we have covered only a small portion today, so you will be able to read it and study this portion today itself, right? What are the types of EDI? Direct EDI, EDI through WAN, that is value added network, EDI through protocols, that is FTP bar VPN, SFTP, FTPS, right? And the next one is web based, that is internet based EDI, and the next one is mobile EDI, right? And then we have seen the advantages of EDI. What are the advantages? Improving service to end users, increasing productivity, minimizing the errors, slashing response time, automation of operations, cutting cost, integrating all business and trading partners, providing information on process status, optimizing financial ratios, right? So learn these types of EDI, advantages and the layers of EDI today itself, right? We'll see the EDI components in the next session. Okay, thank you for your valuable time. Stay home, stay safe, take care, bye.